Today our topic for discussion, that one is the variable shadowing and variable hiding. So first we will discuss that one is what is the variable shadowing. What is variable shadowing? So first, all of you know how many types of variables are there. First one is that local variable, instance variable and class variable. So all of you know the instance variable. Instance variable means if you have one class test, and then I have one variable, that one is a integer x. So this one is known as the instance variable or member variable. This one is the instance variable. And what is the class variable? If any variable you declare with the keyword static, then that one is known as the class variable or the static variable, right? And now maybe within the main function or within any block or within any function, if you want to declare one variable, that one will be known as the local variable, right? So this one is the local variable. So within the main function, within any function or within any certain block, if you declare any variable, that one is known as the local variable. And within the class, this one is known as the instance variable, and with the help of the static keyword, that one is known as the static variable. Clear? Now maybe this one, this x, I initialized with the help of the 10, and this local variable x, now I initialize with the help of the value 20. Now if you want to print the subclass x, so what will be the output? When you execute this program, your output will be 20. So which x will be printed? This one, because local variable priority is higher than your global variable or instance variable or class variable, right? Because this x means first priority will be your local variable. So now my x will be 20. Now if you want to print these x, so how you will print this one? So for this confusion, if you want to print this variable, so this one is the subclass x, means these x will be printed. Now if you want to print your member variable, that one will be the these dot x. So this means is the current object. So for this statement, the output will be 10. Clear? So this one is known as the variable shadowing. If you have one more variable, that one is also a local variable. That one is maybe integer y equal to 30. Now if you want to print subclass y, so which y will be printed? This one. So for this, the output will be 30. Now if you want to print this y, so this one is already shadowing, because this y shadow that your local static variable, and this x shadow your instance variable, this x. So now how you can print that y? Because that though that y is the class variable or static variable, so all of you know that static variable, when you want to print, that time with the help of the class you have to print it test.y. But main is also a static function, so and within the same class. So if you want to print the y, then it will be one confusion, which y will be printed, because here I have also one more y. So the local variable priority will be much more. So here also it will be printed at 30. So that's why you have to mention that test.y. So means then your static variable or member variable will be printed. So if you have the same name of your instance variable and local variable, that means this one is the variable shadowing. Or if you have any function or if you have any block, so both that your instance variable or class variable and your local variable, if the name are same, then that time this one is known as the variable shadowing. Clear? So now we will discuss the variable hiding. Variable hiding implemented within the different class. If I have one class, that one is the class A, and here I have one variable, that one is the integer x. Now maybe one more class, that one is the derived class from the class A. So class B is now the derived class. If you have one more variable, that one is also integer x. So this one is the variable hiding. If you have the same name within the base class variable and the child class variable, so that concept is known as the variable hiding. So how you implement this one? If you have one class, that one is the class test, and within this class test I have the main function. So within the main function I declare one object of the child class. Now b1 equal to new b. So this one is the child class object. Now if you want to print that b1 dot x, so maybe this x is initialized with the value 20 and this x may be initialized with the value of the 10. So now from the main function, if you want to print that value b1 dot x, b1 is the child class, so you can access the base class member and child class member both. But if you want to print the b1 dot x, x is also within your child class and within the base class also. So which x will be printed? Then here that child class priority is higher priority than your base class. So here 20 will be printed. Clear? So this one is known as the variable hiding. When the child class variable and base class variable, if both are same, that time this concept is known as a variable hiding. And with the help of the child class object, if you want to print the same name of variable, then that time child class variable will be printed here. So this concept is known as a variable hiding. So variable shadowing always within the same class. Clear? So variable shadowing concept always within the same class. Within same class, it will be in your local variable and the instance variable, or local variable and your class variable. So that time the concept is a variable shadowing. But in case of variable hiding, this one will be in the different class. If the variable name is same in your base class and in child class, then that concept will be the variable hiding. I hope this one is clear for all. If you have any doubt, just you inform me through your comment box. Okay, thank you.